Hello everyone. So we have Vanshi Agarwal here with us, who secured an all-India rank of 283 in CLAT 2025. Congratulations, Vanshi.
Thank you.
So let's start with a basic introduction.
Right. So, hi everyone. I'm Vanshi, and I'm from Faridabad, and I'm studying in the 12th grade currently, and I'm studying in a boarding school in Dehradun, a Welham Girls School. So yeah, that's
So that's her. So we'll start with the first basic question: that what has your journey been like? How did you know that you want to do law, and then how
Right.
did you end up here and study anchor, and how was your experience here?
So I think my journey has been pretty interesting. Speaking for myself, so I decided on doing law because I knew I wanted to study in India and I could see myself going into that field. And I decided this by the end of my 11th grade, and I hadn't really started thinking about CLAT much later, till much later. And so I was actually enrolled with another institution for a good 1.5 years before I realized that that's not working out because I couldn't really get the best resources or even, sort of give that kind of a time, give that kind of time to it. Also, boarding school was a big part of it because there are a lot of other extracurriculars that were involved within the school setup. And because I'm from Faridabad, I heard about Study Anchor through some friends, and it was more convenient for me in my summer holidays. And I think from there, I've actually started my CLAT preparation journey from my 12th grade summer halls. Exactly. So essentially, I've only prepared properly for 6-7 months.
Yeah.
With Study Anchor actually. So I think that's like there were a lot of ups and downs in it for me. There was always this question of whether I should even give in that time, considering that there are people who prepare for 3-4 years and still don't end up in a good place. So yeah, I think that.
And I want to tell this to everyone that she in her board, she lives in a boarding school, right? So she didn't used to have any devices after 8 p.m. Right? And she couldn't talk after 8 p.m. In summer vacations only she was here offline with us, and then she was enrolled online. So basically, tell me about that, because many students feel that online से तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, online teaching is not a good source of teaching.
Right.
So उसमें बताओ that ये boarding school को manage करके, because see many students who are day scholars जो normal school जाते हैं, they left going to school.
Right, they can take that drop.
Yeah, they most of them didn't even give their pre-boards and all, and they did not go to school. But you had to be in your school. You did not have devices, and you were online in contact with us. So how was that?
First of all, as ma'am said, in a boarding school, it's very tough getting that sort of balance because you are also involved in a lot of other things. You have your school, you have to attend your compulsory activities, and you don't have your parents, you don't have your mentors. Whenever you're feeling down and you don't know, you don't say you have a bad mock, you don't know who to contact because you don't have your device that day. So I think those are challenges that you can counter when you talk to your mentors. Like for me, I think Study Anchor really helped me with that whenever I had to talk to Mudit sir or you, and that then I used to list down all my points, and I used to have that good 20-25 minute 30-minute conversation almost once in 2 days. So that helps a lot. Plus I think also when you're preparing online, you have the advantage of a lot of material. Like you can access so many resources now, given that everything's on the net. So I think it's honestly more about your drive and your will and your hard work than anything else, than your mode of preparation. So that shouldn't affect your preparation essentially.
So basically, when any student, when you all are bringing in a third party, which is like a coaching institute or any organization for your preparation, they are helping you structure your whole preparation. And plus for us, we always try to be there for our students and have that one-on-one mentorship session, because when you're preparing for any entrance exam, it is not just about how much you're studying, it is also about your mindset. Many students tend to give up. See, obviously, especially for her, she didn't even have her parents or anyone there to provide her a lot of comfort. She did not have her family nearby. So in cases like that, and when you're preparing for an entrance exam which is so competitive like this, You have your own moments जिसमें आप sad feel करते हो, जिसमें you feel like giving up कि मेरे बस की है भी कि नहीं, if I'm good enough or not, and that is when you need that एक organization to structure it and to help you and to give you that one-on-one mentorship that no, you can do it and that we believe in you, and we have always shown that belief in all of our students including Vanshi, and she has gone through so much of hardships and we are so proud of her that still she was able to get such a good rank. So yeah. So Vanshi, my next question is, since you know that the competition is just increasing day by day for CLAT and ALET, and I actually we see so many people, people preparing very seriously for this exam and working really hard, and they're intelligent, smart people. But not everyone is able to get a rank or get into this college. So what do you think that separated you from other people? Any tips that you'd like to give people who are currently preparing so that even they can score such a good rank as you?
So I think first of all, it's very important not to compare yourself to other people, because there will be people around you who have been preparing for 3 years. You see them studying all the time, all the day, the entire time, but that might not work for you. So first thing is find what works for you, right?
Yeah.
Like what resources you find the best, what suits you best. So that's very important. Being consistent, of course, for any amount of time you're preparing, you have to ensure that you're working hard, you're consistent. At the same time, it's very, very important that you get in the right mindset for the exam, that you're not just studying for it, but you're also preparing yourself mentally for it. So for that, I think it's very important to have a mentor, speak to the mentor on a regular basis. That I think puts you in a much better spot than most of those who are studying extremely hard but don't have that kind of guidance. So I think that's very important. And also with respect to just surrounding yourself with more positive people and more positive thoughts, because by the end of it, that's what helps you get through that entire preparation phase. So I think it's very important that you balance out your schedules and plans accordingly.
Basically take breaks also.
Exactly, take breaks also. Find something that you can do apart from your CLAT preparation, because I think that's like you can burn your energy out there. You can sort of stabilize yourself.
Yeah, and I'd like to point something out here. So mentorship is a point that almost all of our people who've secured a rank have said. And let me tell you, this is not scripted at all. She's just come, her parents are sitting, we're just chilling, we're talking. This is not scripted at all, and mentorship has actually helped these people, because having someone to talk to while you're preparing is a blessing, because you doubt yourself at every step. एंड सी पढ़ आप जितना भी लो, आप 10 साल पढ़ लो एक एग्जाम के लिए, एट द एंड व्हाट मैटर्स इज द एग्जाम डे. एग्जाम डे पे आपका माइंड आपका साथ दे सकता है. आपकी प्रिपरेशन एक बार को, अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग दिस इन एवरी वीडियो, कि एक बार को प्रिपरेशन में ये हो सकता है कि पेपर बहुत एक्सट्रीमली डिफिकल्ट आ गया, कुछ हो गया, लेकिन माइंडसेट विल नॉट गो अवे एट दैट टाइम, राइट? कॉन्फिडेंस भी चला जाएगा एक बार को, लेकिन माइंडसेट नहीं जाएगा आपका कभी भी. सो दैट इज दैट. एंड ऑल्सो लाइक शी सेड दैट डिस्कवर योरसेल्फ. सी एवरीवन, दिस पेपर, every entrance exam is trying to test any skill or ability of yours, right? And कुछ लोगों में aptitude is also something, that aptitude is the potential that you already have in yourself. वो सबकी different होती है, सबकी डिफरेंट होती है. कितने लोग होंगे जिनकी मे बी रीडिंग से, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल मी, आई डोंट थिंक आई कुड हैव क्रैक क्लैट इवन दो अगर मैं 3 साल 4 साल के लिए भी प्रिपेयर करती. वाई? बिकॉज आई डोंट हैव दैट स्किल इन मी. आई डोंट लाइक रीडिंग, आई डोंट लाइक बीइंग अवेयर. इतना जीके वीके मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद, मुझे नहीं पसंद इतना. सो आई डोंट थिंक आई बी एबल टू क्रैक इट, बिकॉज मेरे में वो स्किल ही नहीं है, या फिर अगर वो करना ही होता तो मुझे ज़्यादा टाइम लिया होता मैंने देन वंशी हैज टेकन. सो नो योरसेल्फ, अपनी रीडिंग स्पीड, अपने स्किल्स को जानो और उस हिसाब से प्रिपेयर करो एंड बी कंसिस्टेंट लाइक शी सेड. So yes, Vanshi, now we'll tap into your strategy for each section, right? So you can tell, see, again, strategies, so we have also shared a lot on our YouTube channel, but it will be something that what you did specifically, that you think you did a little differently. So basically हर section की दो तीन tips, ठीक है? So let's start with the English section.
Okay, so I think English for me was somewhere where I felt more comfortable, section I felt more comfortable with, because I've been reading since I was a kid. I love reading all sorts of books. But what I like with respect to my CLAT preparation, what I did change in that particular field was, it was still something I enjoyed, but I tried to diversify all the genres that I was reading. So if I used to go with non-fiction, I started going into biographies, I started going into history, I started going to legal. So that sort of gives you an edge, because you're reading as much as possible, you can relate to passages that come in the paper better. Like you have more information regarding that.
comprehend things
Exactly,
better.
you can comprehend things better. And also with respect to your reading speed, I think there are a lot of books, a lot of tests on the net as well that you can access, which help a lot. So for English, I think that would be a good strategy. Like that's something that worked for me. With respect to legal, so legal, I was very skeptical about in the beginning because, I couldn't really figure out how to go about it. But I think it's, again, the same principle applies. The more you read about it, the more you familiarize with yourself with the basic concepts of that entire section, of that entire sort of area, you feel more comfortable with it. And that's the whole, like, I think that's something that should work out in your favor. Also in legal, it's very important to take your own opinions and put them aside and sort of look at that passage just with a blank mind, which did prove to be tough in the beginning, but the more you practice, the better you will be at it.
That is a very good point actually, to see at things to see things objectively.
Exactly.
Your opinion should go out at that time, and वो legal वाले POV से होना चाहिए. And since this exam, इसमें reading skills are so important, so I'd like to point कि देखो यार, आपकी reading skill और reading speed कैसे better होती है. We are not, जैसे हमें रोबोट मूवी में वो चिक्की नहीं है जो बुक को ऐसे देख के, हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं होता है कि हम करके जल्दी पढ़ने लग जाएंगे, राइट? What happens with us is कि जब हम बहुत रीडिंग कर लेते हैं ना, we know कि अब नेक्स्ट लाइन क्या आने वाली है.
Exactly, like
You just know.
You can predict then
You can
after
predict,
that.
exactly, and वो हर चीज में है लाइफ के. Me studying psychology, so I have to deal with people in future when I actually become a therapist fully.
Right.
So when I have to deal with people, I'll be just able to predict their next move and predict their behavior. We are not reading minds. I see so many people की psychology में लोग read करते हैं mind. That's not true. It's just that you start predicting people better because आपने इतनी practice और इतनी पढ़ाई और इतनी research कर ली होती है. So that is same for you all. Reading जब करोगे ना, you will just know कि how is this making sense in this question, what is going to come next in this passage, what word will be next. इसलिए वो speed जल्दी हो जाती है because you can just skim and know what is up.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. Next section, logical.
Logical. So again, logical. It's very, very important that you practice. Do like find different resources. Do as many types of questions that you can. Like practice as much as you can with logical. Honestly, you can't go wrong after that. Like if you've done enough for that particular section, if you've solved enough passages, done enough different type of questions. And also logical, I think people need to I had to learn how to not overthink my answers for logical, otherwise you tend to take up a lot of your time in that particular section. So if you go with that sort of mindset that you trust your gut, you trust your instinct, and that should,
and if you practice well, your intuition, your gut, your subconscious mind,
exactly, it trains itself.
So it'll get stronger, right? Next section, GK.
Quant. So quant, I think firstly work on your speed with respect to all these basic calculations like percentages, ratio, proportion, all of these basic concepts. You should nail them in the first leg of your preparation, and then move on to different sort of concepts and questions. And also I think if you have a fear of mathematics, because I personally went through that in the beginning of my preparation. So if you feel like you're scared of mathematics, just take a book, solve it in the least amount of time. Just give it 2-3 days, solve those concepts, and you will feel more confident in yourself. If nothing else, you will be a little more comfortable with that particular subject of it, And for GK, I wanted to talk about this in the end because this is the toughest part of the preparation for me, and I also think for a lot of my other batchmates who were preparing. So GK, firstly, you don't have to think about the amount that's piling up. You just have to sort of focus and do as much as you can. You do your compendiums and be consistent. Like reading the newspaper, you cannot let that go. I think that is one thing that you have to do from the beginning of the year. And do your compendiums, do your weekly topics, do your static GK, watch as many, honestly, the internet's very helpful here. You have so much content online. You can find anything that works best for you. But GK, it's very, very important to stay consistent. So that.
Thank you so much, Vanshi. So just to sum up whatever she said, basically practice, stay consistent, be true to yourself, have a mentor or an organization structuring your preparation, and you're good to go for any entrance exam, be it law or any other, right? So one last message, 1, 2, 3 lines that you'd like to give to any other aspirant for 2026, 2027.
So I think now that you guys have started your preparation, it's very important that again you work as hard as you can, balance it out. Don't just like put too much pressure on yourself, and have a mentor. That's again very important. Have someone to talk to. Surround yourself with your friends, with your family, and yeah, I think you can't really go wrong after that. So I hope you can crack the exam.
Thank you so much, Vanshi, and all the best for your future journey.
Thank you.